Hi guys, it's Haley. So I'm going to teach you guys how to convert Photoshop files into Manga Studio brushes. We're going to start here in Photoshop with a new file. I'm going to be using 4000 by 4000 pixels simply because the size of your canvas determines the maximum size of your brush. So since it's 4000 here, the maximum size you'll be able to set the brush is 4000. Alright, so we've got this, and I'm going to be using this leaf brush. But first, I'm going to create a new transparent layer and remove this white background. There we go. Alright. That's important because otherwise you're going to end up with this square brush that's really disjointed, and you really don't want that. So here's our leaf brush. I'm going to click it a few times to give it a little bit of depth here so you guys can see it. And then I'm going to go to File, Save As, and we're just going to call it Leaf Brush, and I'm going to hit 2 because I've got a few leaf brushes. Alright, so that's it for the Photoshop portion of it. So, oh, there's my Facebook. And here's Manga Studio. Alright, so the good thing about Manga Studio is that it can open Photoshop files. So we're just going to go down, find our leaf brush file in my overcrowded hard drive, and then this is really important. You're going to go over to this little box here and right click on it, click Convert Layer, and we're going to change it from color to grayscale. This is very important because if you don't do it, then instead of using the color picker to determine your color, it's just going to stay black and white. I don't know why, but that's how Manga Studio works. Anyway, hit OK, and it pops up with this little gradient box over here to show you that you've actually converted it to grayscale. And then we're going to go over to Edit, Register Image as Material, right here. And there we are. So you're going to name it Leaves. We're just going to Leaves this time. Use for brush tip shape, click this little box. And then you're going to go over and choose a material box to put it in. I like to put it in brush, just because it's easy to find. Alright, so there we go. Then I'm going to go ahead and fill this box. And then I'm going to go over to brushes. And I'm going to change the tip of this brush. So I'm going to delete that tip. The fantastic thing about Manga Studio is that you have a lot of control over your brushes. Instead of just one tip shape, you can put in multiples and give it a little variation on texture, which makes it look a little more realistic. Anyway, here's the material box. So you're going to go down and click Leaves, and that's going to apply that texture to your brush. And then when you come in here, helps if I'm using a different color. We'll go over to the nice green, and there's your leaves. So there's that. Maybe add some black, and oh hey, there's texture. So that's how you convert a Photoshop brush into a Manga Studio brush.